Hi, I'm Daniel. I'm a huge Iron Maiden fan. Thank you for following my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about No Prayer for the Dying, the eighth album of the band. This is the transition era between the 80s and the 90s. To me, this is one of my favorite albums. I think it's a greatly underrated album. It is one of those things that many fans have very mixed feelings about. I think that the band itself, they kind of have ignored this album. Very rarely have they played any of the songs from this record in any of the tours after the No Prayer for the Dying tour. Which I think it's a shame, because they're really great, really fantastic songs like Tell Gunner and of course Bring Your Daughter, Holy Smoke. Holy Smoke is a great, fantastic song. It's one of the funniest and most interesting songs the band had ever done. And regardless of the grim title of No Prayer for the Dying, I think this is one of the most uplifting, upbeat, happy kind of albums they made. It's just weird, I really enjoyed it, and I really liked it. And again, it's one of my favorite albums, and I've listened to it a million times. And I also saw them in this tour. I saw them in Virginia at the Patriot Center. It was a small show, not a very well produced show, possibly one of the most unappealing Eddie, figures that they made for that show. It was just not that interesting, or actually in the show that I saw at the Patriot Center, that the one good thing that I remember also about that show is that Anthrax opened for them. It was a great, fantastic show. But they didn't have the walking Eddie. I remember. I don't know why. There may have been a problem with it, I guess. I don't know. But they only had the Eddie in the grave. I don't know, but it was really lame. It wasn't. Yeah. But still, the show was fantastic. It was such a pleasure to see them. And the Patriot Center in Virginia is kind of small. Like, I had seen them, at the Capitol Center and at the Radio City Music Hall. And I mean, these are gigantic venues, and I was like way out there in the middle of nowhere. And, I enjoyed the show very much, but, it's just lost somewhere. But when I went to see No Prayer, I was actually front row, and it was a great thing to see them up close and personal like that. To me, it was a very fantastic, amazing show. But anyways, so here's the first release of the vinyl. This is the American issue that I actually bought on the day it was released from a record store in Virginia. And this is of course the red vinyl version of it, which now it has become kind of rare, kind of sought after. And like most of the things that I have, I had kept it in extremely good condition. I have preserved it as best as I could. And I love this record. It's a great, fantastic record. Also one of the most interesting and fascinating album covers that Derek Riggs had done. I very much like this angle and the effect of the light on Eddie and everything else. Beautiful record. And then this is the reissue that they made. I actually, unlike the other ones that I had talked about, I kind of like the new reissue better. The colors are more intense. They have a stronger yellow tone to it, and it's great, One thing that I was kind of pleasant and happy to see is that, like in Summer in Time and Seven Son, they had changed the logo, they had changed the colors, the size of the logo, but now they had come back with the classical red and white logo, slightly smaller than in the first few albums, but I was kind of happy to see that, them going back to their original kind of look. I also have these picture disc, okay, with the image of Tell Gunner, which I always found kind of strange that they never made a single of Tail Gunner, because that's a great song. That's a fantastic song. This is a really great song. You know, I never understood why is it that they never made a single of that song. You know, it's one of the most memorable songs off that album. You know, but this is a great picture disc. It's a beautiful, beautiful piece, and yeah, they never also made a re-release like this is a black vinyl re-release. And they never made a picture disc re-release of the record. I don't know why. I also have the Holy Smoke British edition of maxi single, you know, and I have this in absolutely pristine condition. I very much treasure and love this record. And I have it in absolute perfect condition, you know, and the neat thing about this is that it comes with this gigantic, enormous poster. Many of the British editions usually came with things like this, you know, but this is a great, beautiful poster that they made for the album, you know. I always thought about framing it up, but I mean, it takes up so much real estate, you know. But it's a great piece, you know. It's a fantastic, gorgeous thing, you know. Kind of tricky to fold it up and everything. And anyways, then I have this, which is actually Nico's drumstick that I actually grabbed during the show, you know, at the Patriot Center. It's the only drumstick that I have of Nico, and I love this thing, you know. Then we have the different CD versions of it, you know. So you have, for example, here's the Castle Records re-edition, okay, like I had shown in each and every one of the previous videos that I've done. This is a great thing. Again, it comes with the full album and the remastered singles, you know, with every single B-side and everything, and top quality kind of sound. Again, the collection of the 10 first years, the singles there, I never really liked both the sound, the quality of the sound of those singles. That's why I never got into them so much. And also the quality of the artwork and the printing of it, you know, it was just not quite as good as the first issues of all of that, you know. And then we have this, which is the reissued, the remastered version of the album with the CD-ROM disc, you know. And this is the infamous cover, one of the two covers that the band had redesigned with this new look, this new kind of computerized new version of the cover. And they had plans, they had an idea of possibly redesigning every single cover with like new features, you know, like a new computerized version of the album covers. But most of the fans, they did not like these covers. There's a very negative backlash against this, and so I guess they halted the production of that because of it. And then here's the mini vinyl version of the same record, you know. And yeah, this is also very nice. You know, it comes exactly with the same sleeve that the first issue of the vinyl came with. You know, a replica of that, and basically the same booklet that comes with the other CD-ROM. It's just basically the same thing, you know. And yeah, it's extremely well made and with a lot of detail, a lot of very great images and everything of the band. Beautiful piece. Then there's I have these two things which are quite rare. Okay, these are store samples, store issued CDs. Okay, this is the Bring Your Daughter to the Slaughter CD. Okay, the single. Okay, and it was only issued to, as a promotional thing for record stores, and it was very difficult for me to track this down, and this one too, which contains No Prayer for the Dying and Communication Breakdown, a Led Zeppelin cover, and it's just a fantastic, great thing, and I like this, I like this very much. These two are very difficult to find. Then I have the American edition of Holy Smoke on CD, and this is a nice piece. I have also brought this, which I normally have at my office. This is the Bring Your Daughter to the Slaughter maxi single and the small regular kind of single, okay? And I framed this because I very much like this cover. Of all the maxi singles they made, I think, I don't know if you would agree with me, this is one of the most elaborate and the detailed and most beautifully made covers. Most of the maxi singles, they tend to have a more simplistic kind of artwork, but this one is extremely well made and very detailed, and it has a lot of tiny, I don't know, we didn't use the expression back in the day, but what people say today, like Easter eggs, little hints of things of the band, of the history of the band. And technically, I don't know, there's a lot of debate about this. Is this Charlotte the Harlot? Is this the first or only image of Charlotte the Harlot? I don't know. Yeah, she kind of looks like Jessica Rabbit. She has the same look and the same hair and dress and everything. But again, it's a great cover, beautifully made, very detailed. This actually came out on December 24th in 1989. It's a fascinating piece. It's the only piece that they Maiden released very few things in December. On December 1st, they released the box set of the head of Eddie, and the only other thing they ever released in December was this on December 24th. But I love this, and this the single that comes with like the autographs of all of the members of the band, engraved on the vinyl, But yeah, this is a great piece. I love this very much. From that tour, from that show, I also have my 2 T-shirts that I bought back then. There's this one, which I wear every now and then, and here's the back of it, and here they have the show in Virginia. Let me see, where is it? I don't know. Yeah, right here, Fairfax, Virginia, in February 1st. This is in 1989. Or 1991, sorry, 1991. And I also bought then this piece, this other T-shirt from Holy Smoke, okay? Another shirt that I really, really love, and I wear it even now, And yeah, great shirt, great thing. They haven't really made much merchandise of this album, even in current releases and things that they've done. Like there's this Eddie that is from the Legacy of the Beast game, which is very nice. It's kind of very generic, very basic Eddie that, could be linked to Killers or to just about any other album, I don't know. But it's a great piece, and very specifically this that they made for Holy Smoke. There's the Eddie keychain, the head of Eddie keychain, and this is a nice piece, very, very well made, very detailed. So, yeah, that's it for No Praying for the Dying. I have the tour book, and I left it at my office also, but I'm going to try to bring that and show it to you in the following video that I'm going to do about Fear of the Dark. And I'm going to show my tour book of Fear of the Dark also, and other things that I have of that album, which I very much love also. So thank you very much. Leave a thumbs up, leave any comments, and try to subscribe.